Welcome to a new edition of the Neon Jazz interview series with Venezuelan jazz saxophonist, composer, singer, producer, and arranger Rafael Greco. We talked to him about his new 2022 CD, Dice Que Vive, Signs of Life. It is an album that is a tribute to his family, to the music of his homeland, to his memories, to the places and people that mark the way he perceives his surroundings. We cover this and so much more. Enjoy.
We are really great, and you?
I'm wonderful. So who's on the call? Is it Rafael and Alvaro? Well, thank you for taking a minute out. We'll go ahead and start, and I want to ask first of all, we're coming out of the COVID pandemic. You have a new album. There's a chance for live shows. What does this album release mean for you?
¿Qué quiere decir bueno, acaba de sacar este álbum y a lo mejor hay hasta el potencial de shows en vivo? ¿Qué significa para ti este release? Pues? Sí, bueno, para mí es un momento muy importante porque es mi primer álbum como solista. Y es una gran oportunidad para presentar una música muy personal. Okay. This is very important for me because it's my first album, solo album, and I can present this music, which is a very personal statement. Es una música que está apegada a recuerdos, memorias y sensibilidades familiares. This is a very autobiographical music. It's very closely related to memories, to people, to events that have been very dear to me. So it has that autobiographical aspect to it. Sí, bien sea en las letras o en la música, muchas veces los sonidos están ligados a grandes memorias y grandes recuerdos. These memories are reflect both in lyrics, the lyrical content, and the music itself. The sound world. Some of these sounds are deeply tied to very powerful memories in my life.
What are you hoping the listener, the ones that buy this album, get from this album?
Sí, ¿qué esperas tú que el potencial escucha y comprador, ¿verdad? Obtenga de esta música? Sí, yo solo espero que la música llegue hondo, que la música misma llegue al que escucha y lo conmueva, ¿no? De algún modo. Y el álbum tiene muchas conexiones hacia la danza también. Entonces, si el que escucha le provoca danzar, o le provoca sentirse alegre, o le provoca cantar, repetir a través del canto, o simplemente conectarse y engancharse con la música misma, pues bueno, yo me siento realizado. Okay. Yeah, I would like for this music to reach the listener in the most profound way, most moving, emotional way possible, obviously. This music is very much tied to dance forms and dance patterns. And I would hope that if the listeners feel like repeating the chorus and getting up and dancing or moving their bodies, getting involved with this music in a very physical way as well, I would be very happy.
What is it that you like the best about being a musician?
¿Qué es lo que más disfrutas tú de ser un músico? Sí, bueno, principalmente lo que más me gusta es escribir, componer y conectar el pensamiento y las ideas con un sonido, con la música. Eso es lo que más me gusta, y posteriormente que esas ideas lleguen a unos escuchas.
What I enjoy the most profoundly, is the fact of composing, writing this music, and in the hopes that it will then, begin the process that will make this music reach other people and connect with people.
This is your first album, and it's a big deal, I think, for any musician to have their first album. What do you hope this album does for you for your future? How would you like this to lead in to other things that you'll do?
Este es tu primer álbum y por lo tanto tiene una gran importancia, como lo tiene para todos los músicos el primer disco, ¿no? ¿Qué esperanzas tienes tú, qué quieres tú que suceda con esto? ¿Qué esperas tú de
Sí, lo que espero es, por supuesto, que la música llegue a la mayor cantidad de gente posible, a la mayor cantidad de gente que le interese este tipo de sonido, de mundo, ¿no? Sonoro. Y, por supuesto, eventualmente tocar, hacer unos conciertos, participar en festivales y poder tocar esta música en vivo.
Yes, it's definitely a very important step, and I would hope and want, and really want to reach as much people as that are interested in this kind of musical world, the sound world, and eventually, if that leads to a series of concerts, that would be great, and of course another album in the future.
Wonderful. Hey, gentlemen, thank you for taking some time out to talk about the album. My background is in Italian, so I have kind of the Romance languages, so I'm going to try to say something. Gracias y buon fortuna y dice que vive.
Okay. Muchas gracias. Yo también tengo descendencia, yo soy descendiente de italianos.
He's also of Italian descent, and and we thank you for your time and for your goodwill, and hope we meet again in the future.
I hope so.
Thanks for listening and tuning in to another Neon Jazz interview, where we give you a bit of insight into the finest players and minds in Venezuela, Kansas City, and spots all over the world, giving fans all that jazz. Thanks to Rafael for his time, music, and cool. If you want to hear more interviews, go to Famous Interviews with Joe Domino in the iTunes Store. Visit neonjazz at youtube.com, and for everything Neon Jazz, go to the neonjazz.blogspot.com. And finally, for everything Joe Domino, go to joedomino.com. Until next time, enjoy the jazz, my friends.
Neon Jazz.